Sup lads, it's TheGamingRaboot, and today we've got a video that isn't actually any gaming. The YouTuber Crasher Plays and Reacts created the Who Wants to Journey 2021 tag, and I was tagged for it by my good friend Nectarius. Check both their channels out after the video. Anyway, I guess I have to start by explaining what the rules are. So, the rules for choosing my Pokemon are 1 starter, 1 pseudo-legendary, no legendary or mythical Pokemon, and you're allowed to have at least 3 additional Pokemon to rotate with, and how to complete the challenge. So, I have to give details on my Pokemon, the region I came from, what my profession would be, what my goals would be, who my companions and rivals are, and 5 people I'd like to take part in the challenge. Well, I don't have 5 people watching my videos, that's gonna be a struggle. Anyway, first of all, I'll briefly talk about what my journey would be like. I'd start by being born in Galar because I'm British, but catch a Riolu on holiday to Sinnoh. Then years later I'd move to the Kalos region and get a starter from Professor Sycamore, my starter being Froakie. I'd go across the regions catching and battling Pokemon like Ash in Pokemon Journeys and realise that I want to be the strongest Pokemon trainer, so I enroll in the World Coronation series. My goal would be to defeat Leon and become the world's strongest trainer. Of course, I would have companions and rivals too. My main travel companion would be my friend Nectarius. Through his videos I can tell he's quite knowledgeable about Pokemon, so maybe he can be the Brock type character for my journey. As for my rivals, I'd of course have Intrepid Greninja Games and the Lazy Heracross to try and beat, but I'd have loads of other people along the way that I'd meet, like Solvalazri and Cinderace Tube. Well, now I've talked about my journey, it's time to go into detail about my team. I've already said that my first Pokemon will be Riolu. This one will be like Ash's Pikachu and travel with me outside its Pokeball. I'd keep it as a Riolu for most of the series, but I guess like towards the end of the series I'd evolve it into a Lucario when we're both in some like dangerous situation. Another Pokemon I've already mentioned is Froakie. This would be a shiny Froakie that like ran away from the lab because it was being bullied because it looks different or something, but I'd help it like and realize that it's totally cool and catch it and get it as my actual starter Pokemon, and it would eventually become a Greninja. I'd have a Dragapult that I caught as a Dreepy in Galar for a strong pseudo-legendary Pokemon, and my next one would be Tangrowth. You might be wondering why I want to use a Tangrowth, but you probably didn't know that it's the strongest non-legendary, non-mega, fully evolved grass-type Pokemon. No, like, seriously. The only stats that it has less than a base 100 are its special defense and speed. I'm hoping to use one in Brilliant Diamond, but like if the games don't have a Platinum Pokedex, I can't, so let's hope Ilka gives the games the Platinum Pokedex. Anyway, my next Pokemon's Togekiss. I got this as a Togepi egg from Cynthia. The last Pokemon on my main team would be Excadrill. Before this, my team didn't have any flying or fairy resist due to Lucario being both fighting and steel, so I trained up a Drillbur until it evolved. Now, for my 3 extra mons that I rotate. First up is Galarian Darmanitan. This is a strong ice type that is which is one of the few non-legendary Pokemon that has actually been restricted to Ubers. Of course, it has the ability Zen Mode, which means that when it gets into low health, it can be a fire type as well. And that's actually really cool. I've always loved Galarian Darmanitan. I think on the first, when Gen 8 first came out, on Showdown, I used a Galarian Darmanitan in Ubers. Anyway, getting off script here. Next Pokemon is Alakazam. This was actually a Kadabra that was traded in exchange for a Pokemon that I had, but it didn't like me or something. I don't know how it would go. It doesn't matter what it was, because its only purpose would be to trade so I can evolve Kadabra. I've actually always liked Alakazam, and I used one in a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Leaf Green. Did it die? No, I didn't. No, it didn't die. It survived to the end. Also, now I'm trying to think of what the Pokemon that I traded to evolve Kadabra would be. You can just imagine it's your least favorite Pokemon. Now for my last rotating Pokemon. You know, I didn't know what to make my last Pokemon at first. My favorite type is Electric, but I didn't just want to add Jolteon and call it a day. I love Regieleki, but it's a legendary, so it's not allowed. Ultimately, I decided on Alolan Raichu. This would be a Pichu that I caught in the Alolan region. I've always liked Alolan Raichu and wanted to use one ever since I first saw it in Sun and Moon's pre-release hype season. It means a lot to me as the first time I had ever been excited of a Pokemon game release was Pokemon Sun and Moon. And even though the first Pokemon game I ever played was actually Pokemon Red, the Alolan region and Alolan Raichu will always be quite special to me. Anyway, time to tag people I want to do this challenge. I'd like to tag Solvalazari, Intrepid Greninja Games, The Lazy Heracross, and anyone watching this video that wants to do the challenge. I can't wait to see what your journeys are like. Bye and see you in the next video.